of insertion loss. So how you're going to measure the insertion loss? When it comes to the insertion loss, this you can say that this is the reflected power from the device due to mismatch. uh, when you are giving some power to the device, okay? So insertion loss actually is the reflected power from the device due to mismatch plus power attenuated, okay? So if I'm interested in calculating the measurement of reflection loss or insertion loss, you can say that reflected power is measured using reflectometer technique. You can calculate the reflected power, and then you can measure the attenuated power in terms of the RF substitution method. We have seen the RF substitution method to find out the attenuation over there. So insertion loss can be very well find out if you know the reflected power, and if you know the, I can say, your attenuation. So that things can be calculated over here. So you can calculate all these things over there. Okay. So I think I have already explained these two things. So I can say insertion loss is the sum of power reflected by device, and I can say the power attenuated. So reflection, use reflectometer; attenuation, use RF substitution method. It gives you the complete insertion loss. The next and very important is nothing but the measurement of S parameters. Now, when it comes to the S parameters, you can use your normal microwave bench setup to find out the S parameters. But before starting S parameters, I must understand how that S parameters can be calculated. So this B, this will be S, and this will be A. So significance of each and every, this will be the output, this will be your scattering matrix, and this will be nothing but the input. Okay? So it gives you the relationship of your output and input, and that's why this scattering matrix is very important. Now, what are the characteristics of the scattering matrix? Your scattering matrix is always a square matrix of order n by n. What is the n here? N is nothing but the number of ports which your device is having. So I'll just take the example of very simple uh, device, which is a two-port device. So if I talk about the two-port device, I have only two ports. That is, one is the input port and other one is the output port. So very known example is nothing but the isolator. So if I say this is my port number one, this is my port number two, how that input and outputs will be correlate with each other, B1, B2, because there are possibility of two outputs only, and my scattering matrix will be like this: S11, S12, S21, and S22. ठीक है? उसके बाद you are multiplying it with the A1 and A2. So if I talk about each and every scattering parameter over here, I'll just comment on S11. So S11, or I'll just go on talking about the B1 and B2. So if I go on the next, say, slide, I can write here B1 is equal to, because I know that B1, B2 is equal to S11, S12, S21, and S22 into A1 and A2. So B1 is nothing but the, I can say, S11 A1 plus S12 A2. What about the B2? So S21 A1 plus S22 A2. So if I'm going to calculate each and every coefficient separately, I'll just say S11 is equal to B1 by A1 when A2 is equal to 0. What about the S12? It will be B1 by A2 when my A1 is equal to 0. What about S21? B2 by A1 when my A2 is equal to 0. What about S22? The B2 by A1 when A1 is equal to 0. So do remember, when I say S11, these are nothing but the reflection coefficients at the same port. If they are perfectly matched, this S11 must be 0. ठीक है? If my second port is perfectly matched, there will be no reflections, ठीक है, when I'm giving something. So this must be 0. ठीक है? What about S12 is the ratio of B1 by A2. What about S21 is the ratio of B2 by A1. So whenever you are connecting this particular device, you just do one thing. You just give input to the port number 1, ठीक है? And you check the output at the port number 2. ठीक है? Whenever you are giving input to the port number 1 and checking the output at port number 2, it gives you to S21 coefficient, which is B2 by A1. when you reverse the direction of this particular two port device, अगर आप ये two port device जो भी है आपका उसका direction reverse कर रहे हो, if you are giving input to the port number 2 and you are checking output to the port, you are giving input port 2 को और output आप check कर रहे हो port number 1 को, so it gives you the ratio of, I can say, B2 by A1. So you will get, sorry, you will get a, sorry, you are giving input to the port 2 A2 and B1, so it gives you the S12 coefficient. So this is the very easiest method how you can go to find out the scattering coefficients or scattering parameters. Now what kind of setup you are going to use to find out this particular? First, you use the microwave source, same setup as we are using initially. Use the isolator here. The third component is the frequency meter here. Fourth, you use a variable attenuator. Fourth, you go for the slotted line. Fifth, you connect device under test whose scattering coefficients are to be measured. Then connect it to the detector mount. Then connect it to the CRO. This is a very simple setup which you can use. If the two port device is there and if you are interested in S12 or S21 kind of things, you just reverse the directions as I have explained. But if you are having a three port device, I have taken a very simple example previously. So if you are having a three port device, your scattering matrix will be of order 3 by 3. Okay? And how you are going to write that? B1, B2, B3 is equal to S11, S12, S13, S21, S22, S23, S31, S32, S33. Similarly, your inputs will be there A1, A2, A3. Let us take example of any one scattering coefficient. I will not take S11, S22, S33 because we're ideally assuming that each and every port must be terminated with a match termination. So I'll just take any one example. Just take example of S23. How I'm going to calculate that S23 coefficient if I have a three port device in this particular. So S23 का meaning होता है B2 by A3. ठीक है, so if I am having a three port device, I have this kind of, this is my port number 1, this is my port number 2 and this is my port number 3. This is the output which you are checking at the port number 2, so you're going to check output at port number 2. ठीक है, आप इनपुट दे रहे हो पोर्ट नंबर 3 को, so input will go to the port. What about the port number 1? At that time your port number 1 must be terminated with the match termination. So if you're doing like this, whatever you will get is nothing but the S23. Similarly, if I'm talking about S31, your B3 by A1. Input will be port 1, output will be port 3, and at that time your port 2 will be match terminated. So this is the process. With a simple microwave bench, you can find out the scattering coefficient of any device or any scattering coefficient, and this scattering coefficient will give you the exact idea of the reflection coefficient. Okay, so as these are the reflection coefficients, these are not powers you need to square when it comes to the power kind of things. Okay, so that things we have already seen. So this is all about how we can measure the scattering coefficients for any devices. Let it be a two port device, let it be a three port device. So I think this is nothing but the end of your